Welcome to today's UPSC Current Affairs Analysis. In this session, we will deeply analyze the most important news relevant for UPSC Prelims and Mains with clear conceptual linkages to the syllabus. Let us begin today's discussion. First, we discuss the landmark Supreme Court judgment in the Tiger Global tax dispute. This case significantly strengthens India's position against treaty abuse and aggressive tax planning. The core issue revolved around Tiger Global claiming capital gains tax exemption under the India-Mauritius DTA, citing a valid tax residency certificate. However, the Income Tax Department argued these were merely conduit companies for tax avoidance. Ruling in favor of the Revenue Department, the court upheld the principle of substance over form. It stated that a tax residency certificate alone does not bar authorities from scrutinizing the real nature of cross-border transactions. This judgment is crucial for your mains answers on economy and governance. Next, we analyze 5 critical topics focusing on internal security and elections: Russian oil sanctions, Maharashtra polls, cybercrime, Punjab's drug war, and the Election Commission's role. First, US sanctions on Russian oil tankers have forced Indian refiners to recalibrate procurement. Reduced imports highlight India's energy vulnerability and the critical need to diversify supply sources. Second, municipal results in Maharashtra signal a shift in urban voting patterns. The BJP-led alliance's gains across major corporations underscore the growing political salience of urban governance and development. Third, a surge in digital arrests and mule account frauds has exposed gaps in banking oversight. Strengthening cyber policing, real-time data sharing, and KYC norms is now priority for the RBI and SEBI. Fourth, Punjab's intensified anti-drug drive targets cross-border networks under the NDPS Act. While enforcement is strict, experts emphasize that long-term success depends on youth rehabilitation and employment. Finally, the Election Commission extended the special revision of electoral rolls in West Bengal amid verification concerns. This highlights the delicate balance between maintaining electoral purity and ensuring voter inclusiveness. Negotiations for the India-EU FTA are nearing conclusion. Dubbed the mother of all trade deals, it covers goods, services, and investments. Key issues include the EU's Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism, CBAM, and market access for Indian MSMEs. Second, India launched the world's largest green hydrogen complex in Kakinada. This $10 billion project aligns with the National Green Hydrogen Mission, aiming to decarbonize heavy industries and reduce fossil fuel imports. Third, SEBI has proposed allowing net settlement for foreign portfolio investors. This shift from gross settlement will reduce funding costs and improve liquidity, aligning Indian markets with global best practices. Fourth, deteriorating air quality in Delhi NCR triggered GRAP Stage 3 measures. The ban on construction highlights the recurring challenge of urban environmental governance and the urgent need for long-term structural solutions. Finally, the Russia-Ukraine conflict continues to disrupt global energy and food markets. For India, this necessitates a delicate balance between strategic autonomy and maintaining diverse energy partnerships. First, recent High Court interventions on enforcement directorate powers reaffirm the balance between investigative authority and individual liberty. The judiciary continues to check executive overreach under the PMLA to protect due process. Second, new approvals for the Rafale deal boost the India-France strategic partnership. This enhances the IAF's operational readiness and aligns with India's broader strategy of diversifying defense suppliers. Third, growing scrutiny of AI in governance raises questions about algorithmic accountability. Courts are now examining how to balance administrative efficiency with principles of natural justice and data rights. Fourth, major flyover projects in metros aim to decongest traffic but face criticism over sustainability. Effective urban governance requires balancing infrastructure development with mass transit expansion. Finally, SEBI's push for deeper liquidity and lower transaction costs aims to attract long-term foreign capital. These reforms are critical for ensuring Indian markets remain competitive in the global arena. Let's conclude our analysis. First, recent volatility in crude imports underscores the urgent need to expand strategic petroleum reserves. Energy diplomacy must align short-term cost benefits with long-term supply diversification. Second, the focus on municipal corporations highlights the financial fragility of urban local bodies. True 74th Amendment implementation requires fiscal autonomy and predictable revenue transfers from states. Third, as India digitizes, cybersecurity vulnerabilities threaten economic stability. A robust framework integrating technology safeguards, legal deterrence, and digital literacy is essential. Finally, recurring pollution crises expose the limits of reactive measures like GRAP. Climate governance demands a structural shift towards long-term regional planning and sustainable urban design. This concludes our comprehensive analysis of these 20 topics. Use them to build your static current linkages for prelims and mains. All the best for your preparation. For comprehensive notes, visit upsinsights.in. Thank you, and keep your preparation consistent.